Hello and welcome back to RPL Live. We're going to go with a race around Abu Dhabi this week in round one, and it's been a few weeks obviously since we have been in the YouTube streaming environment, but we come back to a fresh season, a fresh grid. We're no longer in Division 1, we're now in Division 2, and we will see how this pans out. We missed a few races last season, that obviously bumped us a fair bit down the order. But do you know what? Division 2, and we won. Last time we were in Division 2, we won the titles, so this is going to be a title defense season, and I can't wait to get back on track. Can't wait to get back on YouTube. And yeah, we've got our settings all ready to go. You'll notice also we are now on YouTube Shorts, co-streaming. I don't know how this will look. We're sort of testing it out, but going live on YouTube. So if you want the full experience of all of the graphics on your screen, that will be there. And then if you want to watch on YouTube Shorts, you can do that as well. Hello to anyone that might be joining. And we hope to have an exciting race where we will be going for P1 and the win every single week. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube Shorts, you won't be able to see my my screen down there, but I don't think that matters too much. You can hear me, and when we get going on track, you should be able to see what's going on. Obviously, I'll have to be a little bit more descriptive of positionings and that kind of thing. You won't see the timing tower, and you won't see the track map. You will be able to see some overtakes and me fumbling qualifying for the 100th time. So yeah, it should be good. Should be good. We're lucky to be back for this race, and we're just waiting for the grid to get going here. We're in the Kick Sauber. It is just a reminder for anyone that's not watched before. We race in a realistic performance league, meaning that you get placed based on performance. And because we've come down from T1 into T2, we are sort of at the top of T2 in terms of what the admins feel like we should be pace-wise. And they put us in the Kick Sauber. So, yeah. We might struggle a little bit. The Kick Sauber, definitely not the most fun car or quick car to drive on this game. Certainly, I can probably manage most of them, but the Kick Sauber tends to throw you out a bit. So we're going to go for P1, but obviously if we end up going a little bit less, then it doesn't matter, of course. We will have some exciting battles for sure. Hopefully, not defending too much, and yeah, we're just going to grab some settings just to have a quick look, and there we go. I think we're going to grab 2 hard compound tyre. Tyre wear seems to be fairly large around Abu Dhabi from what I've seen. And yeah, can we get the camera to move? My iPhone's on center stage, so it's not doing exactly what I want it to do. There we go. So we're going to go for we've set up our qualifying setup, and just make sure we have enough fuel in for maybe 2 laps, just in case we mess up on that first flyer. And yeah, let's just get out on track, get a feel for it, and see what we can do. It'll be interesting to see where we are. It's been a while since I've raced in this particular division, so there's a lot of new names. A couple we remember from last time. Jeffy Naught, Quit Pig, and yeah, a couple that are familiar faces. So we'll have to see what we can do. Our strength, as always, seems to be race pace. Qualifying, not so much. Create a little bit of a gap so we can go straight after this car in front of us. Missed the apex slightly there. Understeer. A little bit of oversteer. Now we're P5. So that was a slow lap. Be interesting to see how far off we are. Obviously, we are up against it in the slowest car on the grid. I don't want to make too much of that, but I don't know if the car behind is on a flyer, so we'll just let him go. Yeah, I think we lost quite a lot in the two hairpins.
Less than one lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
Be interesting to see what the grid looks like.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
And come into the box. Put on a fresh set of tyres and go out again for another run. Try and get a little bit further up the grid this time. A yellow flag. Car off ahead. We'll avoid that coming to the pits. Yeah, not the best lap. We hopefully we're looking for a little bit better. But we go again. so we're in P8. And yeah, I have no clue. Maybe 4/10 off pole. If it's only that, then we're looking good because we've definitely got time in the tank.
Right, so our fastest lap currently
No.
1:25.2.
1.4 off.
We're 15th in the speed trap, 207.4 miles per
Blimey.
hour.
And I have not seen any of these guys yet. There's some serious times on the board. So we're definitely going to have to push a lot harder, and we'll take all the fuel out of the car. And just go again.
The track's quiet right now. Let's get out there. Well, it's clear. Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Felt like we were posting better times when we were in Tier 1, to be honest, but yeah, we'll have to see. I'm just going to raise the camera a little bit. Make sure tyres are as warm as possible. Have to make sure we don't get any understeer in these corners. Just keep it nice and smooth.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Felt like a much better lap, but once again, time's not absolutely lighting up. It looked like we've got a purple middle sector there.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this
Not
lap.
too sure where all the time's coming from, to be honest. We haven't really practiced that much, but we're not feeling sluggish either. Don't really know what to do. I mean, if that's our pace, that's our pace. There's not really much more we can do. yeah, we found some time. We can find another few tenths.
24.4.
We can get up to
We're
P7.
16th in the speed trap, 207.4 miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, we can get up to P7 because, to be honest, I think 2 tenths is all I've got. 4 tenths is a real stretch. I don't really know where to find the time, to be honest. I mean, we'll put another fresh set of tyres on, but yeah. Maybe sector 1 we can just push a little bit more. Not too sure, to be honest. Has everyone gone? See, not everyone has gone, strangely enough. It's got a McLaren, I think that's a Red Bull, Alpine, still to come. And yeah, we've got no pace at the moment. At least we don't have to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about double stacking with our teammate, because we don't have another kick Sauber in the grid. Oh, sorry, on the grid. Should we go for it now? What's track conditions like? I don't want to put too much pressure on ourselves to get a lap in, but we just got to throw caution to the wind. So we do have a little bit of a buffer to P10 of 3 tenths, so quite a bit for the guys behind to find for us to lose some positions. 123.7 and 124.4. Being 7 tenths off after being 1.4 seconds off isn't too bad. I will take that. We've just come out of the blocks a little bit rusty.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
We're going to go once more into the unknown. And I say unknown because I haven't got a clue what to do. We're going to try and warm up the brakes a little bit down here. See if that'll make a difference. We'll do a bit of space now for a flyer.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
Nope. That's all she wrote. That's all we had in the tank. We tried pushing in that last sector. We stuck with it for a while, but we possibly overheated the rears in that last lap because we were really fighting the car. Yeah, was it a case of battery management? I don't really know. We used it on the straights, tried to get as much acceleration as possible, but yeah, that's all we had. P10. Is it the car? Is it the driver? It's probably the driver. And pole position is 9/10 ahead of us. It's the McLaren. So, yeah, obviously, well done to him. Yeah, we'll go for the race. I nearly said. Hello, James. Welcome back to the stream. And yes, we are back. As a quick recap, we are now in Division 2 after getting demoted. We didn't race too much last season in Division 1. And of course, the spots go to the drivers that drive a little bit more. So, yeah, we've gone back to Division 2. We come in as title defenders. And yeah, we're going to be aiming for wins this season as much as possible. P10 in this first qualifying session. We are in the kick Sauber. Slowest car on the grid. I don't want to make too many excuses because we're obviously not the strongest in qualifying there. We felt like we did maximise the car in P2, but 9/10 off pole. That's what it is. Probably 9/10 to a McLaren in real life. Anyway, the kick Sauber. And still making excuses. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do from P10. It's nice to keep it nice and clean. We should be able to go for a lot of moves in the race. Abu Dhabi is a good track on the F1 game for overtakes. Not so much in real life. But we do have two long straights with two relatively long hairpins to try and send in on. The question is, do we go for a one stopper or a two stopper? We could go for a two stopper considering we're further back down the grid. Get off the mediums early. Go for some faster laps early on, but yeah, I just don't know. We can start on the mediums and see what we can do. I mean, I don't think it's allowing us to go for the one stop. Remove stint. There we go. Oh. Okay, that's clearly broken. I can remove the first stint, which puts me on a hard tyre and a hard tyre strategy. Which, yeah, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can go for one. Remove. Remove. No, it's not allowing me. So yeah, we'll just have to do our own strategy on track and ignore the race engineer, which we can do. We'll put on our race setup. So we'll have to be a little bit careful. We've not done any practice on the race setup, and we've not done any practice on high fuel. So we're just going to have to see what we can do from the position we're in. I have no idea what everyone's going to be like off the grid. So we're hoping for a clean race. And surviving turn one, obviously priority every single time. We cannot afford to send it down the inside. We'll take a track limits on the outside if we need to. Because we've had one or two races last season, maybe even 3 races that were compromised by the fact that we just had, yeah, a little bit too brash into turn one. We could have avoided some incidences. Even if you are getting squeezed, obviously you've got cars on your inside, cars on your outside. I'm not going to blame anyone for contact in turn one. That just genuinely happens, unless someone dive bombs from a crazy distance. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We obviously are streaming on YouTube Shorts, which is a test run to see how it works. It would be good if you could send a separate stream to YouTube Shorts. It would be nice to have a mix where I edit my face into that, and also the camera and the timing grid, so it's not just a racetrack. Obviously, you can hear my reactions and what's going on. When are we going to get going? I don't know. My phone is currently my camera and Discord is on my phone, so I'm just going to wait until whoever readies up. I imagine it's 29, which it is now. It is now 8:29, and if that is the race time we go at, we will be getting away shortly, which we are. So let's get into cockpit mode, or should I say not cockpit mode, TV cam, and get ready and set. All lights out. Okay, here we go. Let's have a good one. Are you watching the lights? See if you can get a better reaction time than I. Formation lap. Interesting. We don't have formation lap on usually, so that'll be a good excuse to have another go on the tyres.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
Let's get the tyres nice and warm into a working window. Seems like everybody's on the medium tyre around us. In the 5 drivers we can see, all 5 have the medium tyre. I can't speak for any further back or any higher. We are streaming this race with a commentator this week, so if you can find it, it's on Twitch. This will be RPL Tier 2. So if you do want some live commentary covering the whole grid, you can go and see that. I will provide our link in the description if you are watching this after it's live on repeat.
Okay,
And we
not
fucked
the best
that.
placement there, mate. Let's try and get a good launch as the race starts.
But that's alright.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Not the start to the season we wanted, but here we go. 5 lights will be illuminated. RPL Tier 2 gets on the way. Knew that was going to happen. We got sandwiched there between 2 cars. See if we can make the most of some contact ahead. Car ahead's going to go for it on the Rebel. So we're just going to wait in the wings. There we go. Just as predicted, and contacts gives us an opportunity to get ahead. And we're up into P10, where we started. Obviously we got sandwiched at the start, so we lost a few positions. Oh, blimey. It's all kicking off here in Abu Dhabi on the first race of the season. A little bit deep. Need to make sure we stay in DRS here. It's imperative that we stay in DRS.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
We don't have much battery. We need to make sure we defend this position though. This is the sector where we really suffer.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
I don't know why the audio goes a bit weird there. We might lose DRS here. It's tricky when you are this far back in the pack. Go for it, go for it, go for it. I'm allowing you to go. Don't want to lose any time scrapping right now. We need to make sure we keep in this train.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
I'm going to tuck in behind here. The racing ball should have a better chance of getting to the car in front. Shit! Ah, for fuck's sake. We have binned it.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Please change the wing. Please change the wing. They're not going to, are they? Yeah, fuck's sake.
Okay, off we go. Back into the
Fuck's
race.
sake, honestly.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
It would have been an okay time to stop. If we had a wing change. It's so unnecessary. praying for a safety car now. It's only lap 4, a lot can happen in this race.
Okay, clear.
Car facing the wrong way on the main straight. That could be something.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
We're having to shift down an extra gear in these fast corners. It's hurting us, but we have to hold on now. We can't afford to box again without a safety car. The saving grace is we might do so bad that we get dropped out when they kick Sauber next week, which would be nice.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
That was lazy. We could have lifted slightly there and avoided that. Just not fun driving with the swing issue. I mean, you can see how much time I've lost with the wing change, without the wing change, purely by how far those other cars have come out in front. I mean, I was right behind quickly. Lock in the brakes all the time now. It's not enough downforce. Can't slow the car down. So tricky to drive, man, in this sector. Cars behind me should be miles quicker. Oh, tyres are screaming out. I'm having to put so much through them just to stay on track.
Caution, caution.
Oh, car off.
The track is clear, green flag.
Can't get the car slowed down. Six seconds behind now. If I pit, I'm going to lose another 4 or 5. So if I do pit for a fresh wing, I'd have to make up 10 seconds. Maybe 12. And I've also got to not get a penalty. I'm on 2 warnings already. Another one, I get a 3 seconds.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.4 seconds.
See how much later he's able to brake on fresh tyres and no damage. I'm gonna let him go.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Here we go.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Of course. I'm pretty sure I didn't go off there, but no well. At least we can enjoy the rest of the race now. So long.
Okay, mate,
So long.
Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Right, let's just enjoy the race now. We should be fast. And we should be not sliding about. There we go. I'm getting so much more time.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Should get
Nice
the
work,
from that.
mate. That brings you up a place.
Oh no, the detection point is afterwards. Didn't realise that. Okay. Don't want to be touching that curb.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 10.0 seconds.
We are bringing the gap down, but it's not by much. Be interesting when everyone bots. Car in front has DRS, so now we're just losing in the straights. 9.9. Yeah, back up to 10 easily. It's a shame we're not battling. It's a lonely race. One mistake has cost us a lot. And the mistake of also not putting our front wing damage repair on before we entered the pit lane was always one that's annoying. We did crash right before the pit lane, obviously. Yellow in sector 3. Did that result in anything? No. The car's got moving again. We'll start lifting in that corner. Now you've been on these tyres 6 laps, already feeling it. Missed that fucking apex again. Oh, we're not having very much luck here. Costs a lot of time to miss that apex.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.1 seconds.
Yellow there. Green flag again. the yellow.
Green flag.
We don't have any tyres to use. The later this race goes, we do have the option of putting on 4-lap old medium tyres.
Okay, the car ahead has front wing damage. Front wing damage.
So if we pit, yeah, we'd have to go onto the mediums. Or if it's late enough, we could take the softs. We've already done a couple of laps on the softs, obviously. 4-lap old mediums or 3-lap old softs.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.2 seconds.
Lots of people boxing now.
There's a gap of around 10 seconds. Keep pushing.
Back up to P11. Almost in the points.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
That right rear is really taking a beating. Need to protect it a little bit more. Definitely might struggle to make it to the end here. Basically drifting around that corner now. The rear right tyre is absolutely shot to pieces.
watching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I think I've got to wait for a safety car now, otherwise I'm going to be too far back. Another yellow.
Okay, clear.
Lots of yellows again.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
I think we go for the softs if there's a safety car now. Well, we'll have to because it will be too late in the race to do anything else. I'm just praying something happens. Oh, unload the brakes, turn in, get power down. We're not too bad, we're not in puncture territory yet, so still going strong. If this McLaren gets past, it'll be really hard.
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
A bit of a snap there.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 18.4 seconds.
Jesus fucking Christ. He just left me no space at all.
box, box.
Can't you see I'm battling engineer? Not boxing now.
And gap to the car in front, 4.2 seconds. Okay, be aware we expect severe loss of grip from the tyres very soon.
Yeah. Is that too much traction?
Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place.
Car's ahead of us have far too much grip. And we're almost in puncture territory. Yeah, back right hand side tyre is definitely puncture territory.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.6 seconds.
Really coasting through the corners now.
Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race, final lap. Caution, caution.
Well, at least we didn't get lapped.
Green flag. You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind, 2 seconds.
Car doesn't like me right now. picked up one more place. I don't know if we get any points for that. But we'll find out. Honestly, a bit of a disaster. Yeah. Hit the curb, spun out, and ruined our race. So there you go. That's how it goes sometimes. Not the best result. But fair enough, the drivers in this league are a lot faster than I thought they were going to be. It'd be interesting to work out our pace in a different car next week. I definitely don't think we got the advantage that we have usually. I think in equal cars it'd be interesting. I mean, 127.7, 127.2. So our overall fastest lap wasn't too far off. It's just, yeah, we were on the wrong tyres the whole race, at a deficit, and yeah, nothing else we could do once we had that pit stop that didn't change our wing. So yeah, probably realistic in a way, because we crashed right next to the pit lane and we didn't have enough time to force that change. That's probably what would have happened if if we actually had a wing issue there in real life. But yeah, disappointing race. But we move, and it's fun to be back. It's fun to be back on stream. Thank you for sticking with, because yeah, long season, exactly, long season. I'm sure it was a bit of a boring watch. But yeah, we move. Just going to check to see if the, yeah, there we go. The that YouTube short stream is about the same. We'll see if we can get that sorted for next time. But that's pretty cool, the fact that we can do that. I like that. Anyway. Thanks for watching. We're going to end the stream here, and we will be back next week, where we have, drum roll please, because I have to go find it. We bring ourselves up to the calendar. Next week is going to be Zandvoort, and the special rule next week is no medium tyres allowed, only the soft and the hards, which will probably force a couple of two-stoppers. Especially at Zandvoort, where the tyre wear is exceedingly high. So yeah, join us for that. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, and good night.